What if every room you walk into has already been mapped like a chessboard? Every glance, every silence, every compliment already calculated in someone else's strategy. What if the conversations you think are casual are actually moves in a silent game you didn't even know you were playing? We like to believe that the world runs on fairness, kindness, and clarity, but beneath the polite handshakes and warm smiles lies something more primal. A subtle war for influence, for leverage, for silent control. The truth is, dominance isn't always loud. It doesn't wear a crown. It doesn't need to, because real power doesn't announce itself. It lets others assume they have it most. People drift through life believing that honesty wins respect, that transparency builds trust, that saying what you feel and doing what's right is enough. But those rules only apply in a world that doesn't exist. In the real world, the one behind the curtains, things are different. World is governed not by ideals, but by perception. Not by truth, but by belief. And those who shape belief shape everything, whether you're in a classroom, a courtroom, a boardroom, or a living room. A silent game is unfolding. Social status is being negotiated. Roles are being assigned, and dominance true psychological. Dominance is not given, it's taken quietly, strategically, without permission. This doesn't mean the world is evil. It means the world is competitive and in competition. The ones who win are rarely the loudest. They're the ones who understand the rules beneath the rules. But here's the problem: most people were never taught how the game works. They were taught to play fair in a system where fairness is an illusion. They were taught to be vulnerable in a landscape designed to reward strategic masks, and so they keep losing battles they don't even know they're in, wondering why they're being sidelined, dismissed, or outmaneuvered by people who seem less competent, less moral, less deserving. It's not about merit, it's about mastery of psychology, of timing, of image. The powerful are not always the best, but they are almost always the most prepared. They've studied the room long before they speak. They know who needs validation, who fears exclusion, who will crumble under pressure. They don't dominate by force, they dominate by understanding. They play the long game, while others waste their energy playing checkers on a board meant for chess. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. His writings weren't about cruelty, they were about survival. In a world that punishes the naive, he didn't advise rulers to be ruthless for pleasure. He advised them to be strategic out of necessity.